guys, my name is Lilian. Welcome to my channel, and today I have some YSL private line fragrances that I want to review with you guys. And these fragrances are in sample size fragrance bottles, and they are just 4 of them, and I just want to quickly maybe introduce you guys to these amazing fragrances that I have been testing out. And I just want to make the video quick, short, and straight to the point. So if you haven't watched my videos before, I just want to say welcome to my channel, and I hope that this video is going to be the one video that you've been looking for, and you'll be able to get many more videos on my channel. So feel free to subscribe, watch other videos that I have on this channel, and follow me on Instagram. It will mean a lot. But I just want to go quickly into these fragrances. And before I forget, I just want to thank those who are watching me for the second time, for the many times that you've been watching me. I want to say thank you, and I want to say welcome again. So let's go in and I will show you these amazing fragrances. So again, I mentioned that these ones are from the YSL private line. So I bought these fragrances during the Black Friday sale, and I wanted to just try them out because these fragrances are new to me, and I did not want to spend a lot of money on them if I'm not quite sure how they perform and how they smell, and maybe splurge on them, because these are private line fragrances and they tend to be a little bit expensive. So the fragrances look like that. They look amazing, and there are 4 of them. So to begin, in no particular order, I will go ahead and pick the one that's right next to me. So that will be Blouse. And Blouse, which is B-L-O-U-S-E, looks like that. It comes in a clear bottle, and pretty much this is how the bigger bottles are going to look like. So this to me is a very, very minimalistic, simple, and straight up, amazing, clean bottle. And for the fragrance, this to me happened to be one of the fragrances that I really, really, really loved, and I'll tell you why. But when I smell it, I smell the floral notes, and these to me are just amazing roses that are really, really modern and very alluring at the same time. So this is like a floral, spicy in a way fragrance, but the spiciness is not like overly there. Now here is like the good thing about this fragrance. If you love Delina or Delina exclusive, then this is your fragrance, because to me it does have that vibe from Delina and Delina exclusive, and I love, 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 love that about this fragrance. And if you don't know, Delina and Delina exclusive are like my favorite fragrances, but this one has the Delina and the Delina exclusive vibe. Like whatever you get from Delina, I think it's the rose, it's right here. You will for sure love this one if you love Delina and Delina exclusive. And this to me can be a unisex fragrance, but I would really love to smell this in a woman more than a man. But if a man really wants to wear it, they can wear this one. This one can, you can wear it to maybe a party, a formal event. Like let's say even if you're going to work, if you're just running your errands and all that, you can still pull this off. I love the way it smells. It's just amazing. Without even going into so many details, this to me is just Delina and Delina exclusive. But the projection in this one, if I had to compare it with Delina exclusive is on another level. To me, it performs well, it projects perfectly well, but not to the level of Delina exclusive. You know what Delina exclusive can do to you, but I don't mean that this is not a good fragrance. This to me is one that I will absolutely buy and add into my collection. I love it, I love it. And this to me can be worn in winter, summer, spring. So clearly this can be someone's signature scent. If you're looking for another signature scent to add onto your collection, I suggest you try out this fragrance. It is amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and I will show you the second one on this collection, and that will be Tuxedo. So Tuxedo looks like that. It's more like I would say brownish juice, what is it? Blouse is more like a pinkish looking, but this one is more like a brownish looking liquid, or maybe off-white or something like that. Now again, the bottle is gonna be the same as this one if you buy the bigger one. Oh my, yes, this is an oriental spicy fragrance. Like if you're the type of person who enjoys some spiciness, some oriental notes in a fragrance, then this is your fragrance. I love, love, love. Now this one it's again a unisex fragrance. If a man wants to wear this, now this one, I am for it. I want to smell this on a man. This one can be worn by a woman. It is amazing. So if you love Tom Ford fragrances, or if you love maybe the Christian Dior Spice Blend, I think it's Spice Blend. If you love that fragrance, I think this will be one that you also love. I think this one is really good. So this one to me gives me like those classy, elegant, I would say formal vibes. If you're the type of person who dresses up to go to work, if you're the type of person who's always like, even if it's like jeans and t-shirt, you have like this nice polo shirt and you have like this nice Levi jeans and you're a man, this to me will be something that I would say go for it. Like, this is really good. It's more like that fragrance that I would say someone who has even like, let's say a top managerial position can pull it off, because it's not too offensive. Projection for this fragrance to me is not like super, you know, there. It's good. I believe that when you first spray it, you know, it performs fine. You smell all the notes just fine and all that, but it doesn't last as long as I wish this fragrance could last, because to me this is one that most people would love, and I really love how it smells. And this to me can be a classic fragrance if you're the type of person who wants fragrances that are not trendy and just, you know, common out there. To me, this one is a good one. Now, this is also a fragrance that I can say can be someone's signature scent. A man can actually pull this year round. It performs perfectly fine, even if you're a lady and you don't like this sweet, girly, or maybe fresh, bubbly, sparkly fragrances. This is also a good one that you can pull year round, but I really love this one. Okay, so yeah, this is Tuxedo, and that's what I would say about it. Now let's go in and I'll show you a clean, fresh fragrance from this line. And this one, I hope I'm gonna say the name correctly, but I will leave the name on the screen. It is Saharienne. I hope that's how we say it, but I will leave the name on the screen. This one is like clean, clear, you know, juice in there, and you can tell from the look that this is gonna be a clean fragrance. So let's try this out. Okay. Yeah, so this one to me has the citrus notes. You can smell the citrus notes in this fragrance. There's some floral notes in this fragrance, and I believe it's the jasmine. I love how it, you know, comes about once you know, it starts to dry down. That's really beautiful. Again, this is also a unisex fragrance. To me, this is one that I will pull off when it's summer and spring more than when it's cooler outside. So this is one that will be a really good option for spring and summer. So if a man wants to wear something fresh and clean, this will be also another good option. This one to me can be one that you can wear to like meetings, to like maybe just run your errands, you know, hang out with your friends when it's hot outside and all that. It's still one that you can pull off. If you want one that also lasts, I would say okay, and projects perfectly fine but not like overly there, then this is also a good one. If I had to compare this to like, let's say Molecular One, to me Molecular One projects way better than this, but this is still a good option if you're not the type of person who wants like fragrances that are out there and in people's faces. This is also a good one. Okay, now let's go in and I will show you the last one. So the last one, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce the name, but let's try. Grain de Poudre. And this one to me again is a unisex fragrance, as said on their website, and I agree. So one thing about this fragrance, if you are a type of person who loves leather fragrances, then this is the fragrance that you will love. To me, this is like the perfect fragrance to introduce you to the leather note. So if you're the type of person who really wants to try out like some leather fragrances and all that, this to me is a fragrance that has the leather note, but it is well tamed. It's not like the leather is so out there. It's one that still, you know, you can smell the leather notes, but you can still wear this and not feel like it's too heavy. I love this one. To me, this is one that I would think is very alluring if a man had this on their body, because this is one that really screams more manly than female, but still I will pull this one off because I believe that the notes are balanced off very well. There's some floral notes and there's some spiciness in this fragrance as well, and I believe they're helping tame the leather note very well, and I really like that about this one. So this to me is really perfect. So if you're a man and you really want a fragrance that smells, you know, has those leather spicy notes, then this would be a really good one to try out. but I love this fragrance. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video today. I only had those 4 fragrances from this private line. I believe that these fragrances are worth the amount of money that they go for. So they range about $175 to $250 for, like, it depends on the mls that you're buying. So I would say these are good fragrances that I would recommend you try them out. So for me, I started off with this kit, and I believe that that was worth it because I didn't want to go in and buy a fragrance worth $250 and not like it. So to me, this is a good way to try these fragrances out, you know, check how they perform, you know, are they worth the $175 or $250 before you buy them. But I really love them. I mean, if I had to say which one I really love, I'll honestly go with Blouse because I am a fan of Delina. And I also would go with the Grain Poudre because to me this one has some uniqueness. I don't have leather fragrances in my collection, so to me this one will be something that I will be interested in getting. But all of these fragrances are good. The only one that I'll be a little bit skeptical, to be honest, will be the Tuxedo because of the longevity, but it's not like really lacking on that side, so I will still buy it. And honestly, I plan on buying all the 4 with time. I'm not going to rush myself. I'm going to try and use up the samples, and you know, when I get the money, I will buy them slowly. But these are all good fragrances that I recommend. The only thing, try them out first. If you think they're unique enough to buy them for $175 or $250, then do that. Okay, so that brings us to the end, and I hope you liked the video. Please go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and follow me on my Instagram page, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.